with us. My name is Simon Kinney. Will be your flight attendants for this short 45-minute flight over to Dallas. And coming to the aircraft today, we have Captain Jake and First Officer Jim. At this time, we ask that you please give us your attention as we demonstrate the safety features on this Embraer 170 aircraft. Thank you.
Downgraded from first class to economy class, but on board UX 3470, getting ready for departure. 7:45 p.m. We are pushing back from gate A2. This flight was originally scheduled to depart at 3:45 p.m. So this is on a 4-hour delay, and my flight that was canceled was at 2:45. So on a 5-hour delay now, departing from IAH. Again, this is United Express flight 3470. And we are on board an Embraer 170 aircraft operated by United Express Republic Airlines.
We're expecting an update within the next 30 minutes. Currently we are short of the departure runway number 1, ready to go, so as soon as they release us, we'll be able to get underway. We'll keep you updated within the next 15 minutes. Thank you for your patience.
Yep, I knew it. 7:59 p.m. The captain just announced that we have a 30-minute hold now for continued severe storms in Dallas. I knew they should not have boarded this flight, and here we are to be sitting again and waiting. I appreciate the optimism of United trying to get the flight out, but it is much better to relax in the departure lounge than to be crammed on the aircraft and sitting here going nowhere yet again. You want to? No, it's okay. I just want to get a quick shot. We're going to be having sunset pretty soon, probably. So 8:11 p.m. We are just all patiently waiting here on the side of the taxiway. Captain explained that we are number 1 slotted for departure as soon as Dallas Air Traffic Control gives clearance for us to depart and head that way. The storm appears to finally be moving east out of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. So with any sort of luck, we'll be on our way in about 15 or 20 minutes here.
The update time now is in 30 minutes from now. So at 8:45 local time. And that's just due to the congestion and the weather that's still in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We apologize for the delay. We were just told on our taxi out. We will keep you updated as soon as we get any information. Thanks for your patience.
Okay, can we eat now?
I'm going to amend the motion to have free drinks available for the delay. Once the flight gets delayed more than 4 hours, then drinks become complimentary. I think that's somewhere in like paragraph 80 of the fine print.
Free anyway.
Well, the card's right there. We can crack it open. So that was 8:14. We just received the update of another 30-minute extension of the ground stop, meaning no traffic allowed to depart Houston bound for Dallas. I just had a strong feeling that this was going to happen, but the other option is to stay in the terminal and you know, roll the dice and wait for the plane to return to the gate, and if it doesn't, then you'll be going nowhere. So the lights are coming on. I think that means the drink service is going to begin now. I don't know if they even have snack boxes on this flight because it's so short. I think you may have to have 2-hour flight for snack boxes. Let's see what it says here. Bites and boxes. Flight scheduled over 2 hours have snacks open.
I know, we're gonna try it again. I don't want to do that.
I cannot serve you all the time.
8:42 p.m. We've just been given an update by the captain that the ground stop has been lifted as the weather system is finally moving east out of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. However, departure slots have not been assigned yet, and we were number 1 for departure to Dallas, but apparently someone is cutting along now, and we are now number 2. So the first aircraft out, we're not sure which one that is, but that was just issued a departure time of 9:12, which is in half an hour from now, and then with any sort of luck we'll be about 5 or 10 minutes behind them. We are getting into darkness here in Houston. I've been talking with a nice group of folks here. Everyone seems to be doing pretty well, considering that this flight is now approaching 5 hours on delay, and those of us who were on the 2:45 canceled flight are now at 6 hours of delay.
From now to the runway for a 9:33 departure. Thanks again for your patience.
9 o'clock p.m. on the dot, and we have just been given a 9:33 departure time for Dallas-Fort Worth. We departed the gate at 8:11, so we are now 49 minutes holding on the taxiway. 49 plus 33, 50 plus, so it would be 1 hour and 22 minute tarmac delay if the 9:33 departure time holds. So I think in the previous update I gave the incorrect departure time. I was looking at the other flight from Houston to Dallas that was at gate A1, but this is flight United Express 3470. We departed gate A2 at 7:42. It is currently 9:09, so we have been holding here on the taxiway now. Let's see here. An hour 18 plus 9, 1 hour 27 minutes now we have been holding, and we have 23 minutes additional holding time until our 9:33 departure for DFW. So at 9:33 takeoff would put us at almost a 2-hour tarmac delay. The poor folks who were on the 1:05 p.m. flight from Houston to Dallas, they departed the gate at 8:11, so they have now been on hold on the tarmac 59 minutes, and they are now estimated to arrive into Dallas. Well, that clearly is not correct. They have an estimated arrival in Dallas at 9:12 in 2 minutes, but they are still on the ground in Houston. So that would be the fastest flight in the history of mankind if they were able to get from here to Dallas in the next 1 minute. So those folks departed the gate 7 hours and 6 minutes late. That is a heavy delay. Now this morning, before all the weather mess, UX 6232 departed on time at 10:40 a.m. and it did arrive into the gate in Dallas 29 minutes late. And then the issues began with the 1:05 flight. My flight, the 2:45, was canceled. I'm now aboard UX 3470, the 3:45 flight, as we approach now 1.5 hours of tarmac delay time. The next flight was scheduled at 5:30. NERJ 175 canceled. there was a 740 Boeing 737-800 mainline flight that departed the gate 70 minutes late at 8:10. That is also holding here on the taxiway, but they are now on only a 22-minute hold at this point. And then the last flight of the night is at 9:35. That is listed as on time out of gate B77. That would be pushing back from the gate in 23 minutes if it is on time.
Want to return to their seat, make sure your seatbelt is fastened and ready for takeoff. We will be taxiing very shortly. Thanks again for your patience.
So just
once again, the captain did state in a couple minutes we're going to start up the engine.
just make a note here on what a terrible decision it was by United to board this flight. Given that the weather radar was still looking terrible at Dallas-Fort Worth. We did depart at 7:42. It is now 9:22. We are now 1 hour and 40 minutes tarmac delay. We are about 20 minutes from reaching the 2-hour by law requirement to return to the gate if we are not able to take off here. The gentleman next to me just had an emergency trip to the lavatory, and we are now 11 minutes from our takeoff time. So we'll be with just a few minutes within the 2-hour rule to take off, or we will be returning to the gate again. Actually, I guess this flight had not had a return to gate. It had a boarding and then a disembarking, but not an actual return to gate. And we are finally moving. We are about 1 hour and 40 minutes delayed on the tarmac now, and at last in motion toward the runway. I believe we will be departing on 15 left. My flight was scheduled for a 2:45 departure. It's now 9:30. So we're coming up on a 7-hour delay. 7 hours. Driving time from Houston to Dallas is 3 hours without traffic, 4 hours average during Friday evening rush hour. So could have almost driven there and back during this 7-hour delay period. p.m. We are off the ground 1 minute prior to our scheduled, well, not scheduled, our announced departure. For me, a delay of 6 hours and 45 minutes on the final leg of the 11,400-mile journey. Luang Prabang, Laos, Vientiane, Laos, Bangkok, Thailand, London, United Kingdom, Houston, Texas, and now at last en route to Dallas, Texas.